gorilla, nature. Bro, let's go skate. Dude, E equals MC squared. Nerd for life.
Hello, and welcome back. Welcome to another episode of the Struggling Christian Podcast. Very excited. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about the time for change is here. Don't go harder for these corporations than you go for your own self. This is a direct message for you guys. Straight up, man. Stop going hard for these corporations and then you putting in minimal effort for yourself. It is nonsense. You hear what I'm saying? It's nonsensical. I've heard that word somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I heard it somewhere and I'm using it. So, yeah, man, don't be sporting these clothing brands, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent, however you said, Dior, and all these corporations, right? The people that run them are rich, right? I'm not telling you not to buy these brands, but what I'm saying is that you need to go harder for yourself than you go for these corporate, harder for yourself, and put more money into your bank, into your savings, and into your investments than you're putting into these corporations. You hear what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. There's a lot of people, a lot of people are going out here, right? And, they're working hard. They're on that rat wheel. You hear what I'm saying? They're on the rat wheel and they're chasing after the cheese on the wheel, not realizing that they're literally running in circles. You're not going anywhere. You're not getting any closer to that goal, right? The goal is always to be more successful, right? The goal is to take your life to new levels, right? To level up. Everybody's talking about leveling up. Well, how do you do that? You level up by putting more time into your own personal development than you're putting into acquiring these products, right? A lot of people, they go hard, man. I swear they go so hard, and they're going hard just so that they can keep driving that Mercedes Benz. They're going hard just so that they can keep having, buying more luxurious clothing, more luxurious bags, more luxurious makeup, right? I talked about this in the last video, right? I was talking about how the rich people don't love you, and it's the fact. It is a fact. They do not love you. I promise you, man. A lot of people, also in another video, I was talking about idol worship, right? A lot of people are they're working hard, putting in all their time to, work hard and get all this money, and then they're giving it all away every single week. They're giving it away in rent. If you can, right? Try to own a property as soon as you can, because when you put money into your mortgage, that money is building equity. You hear what I'm saying? So you can take out money over time. You can take out that money and that equity, you can refinance and use that money to buy what? More property. Real talk, man. You could put your money to buy more property, more ownership, right? Work on building wealth. It's not just about getting rich so you can have things, right? Having things is great, but the fact is that the rich people have a different mindset than the poor people. I said this in the last video. You guys, come on, let's get these messages, right? Put your faith into God. And after you put your faith into God, then put your faith into yourself. This is a direct message for all those people who are suffering, who have self-doubt, right? If you're doubting yourself, that is preposterous. Stop doubting the gifts that God has given you. If you are doubting yourself, right, what you're directly doing is saying that God, the things that you've given me in this life, this body that you've given me, this vessel, the spirit that you have put in this vessel is not enough for me to get through this life. And that is a lie from the pit of hell, right? Because Jesus said it. He said, God, I believe Jesus said, my grace is sufficient. What that means is that You can go and search out that scripture, right, where it says that my grace is sufficient, right? I'll post that in there for you guys so you can read that. But what it means is that God has given you all that you need to make it through this life. Stop living in anxiety. Right now we're doing a Bible study and we're talking about anxiety, because anxiety to peace is what the Bible study is called. And you guys, if you don't have the YouVersion Bible app, you guys got to go check that out. This is not like a paid sponsorship in any way, shape, or form. It's just such a great application. There's so many different versions of the Bible in there, that you can use if you're NIV, or, we use the King James. I use the King James with the Apocrypha in it, because, that is also scripture. That's part of the scriptures. So, you have the Torah, which is the Old Testament, right? And then you got the New Testament, right? And then you also have the Apocrypha, which is, man, you guys, you got to get the Apocrypha, man. There's scriptures in there too. I think it's the Wisdom of Solomon that's in there, that is not in the norm in the NIV or in any of the other versions of the Bible. You got to get that Apocrypha. Like I say, man, I tell people all the time, man, you guys need to become Bible historians, right? What we do with this ministry, you guys, if you already haven't, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, right? And like, subscribe, right? And turn on the notifications so that you get updates when we upload new videos, because the fact is that this is how you guys are going to start making strides in your life. This is how you're going to get increase. The words that I'm giving you, right? Now, I'm not just a preacher. I'm not just a pastor, right? I'm also a philanthropist, and I'm also a humanitarian, right? I'm also an entrepreneur, right? I've been running my own businesses for years now. I started making over $100,000 a year like 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it happened right before the pandemic. Real talk, man. But and now I'm working on 3 different businesses. I do the nonprofit work, which is one of the businesses. I have an investment company, and then I have my day job, which is driving Uber, right? You guys need to understand about investing. Investing is not just about putting your money into something. It's also investing is also putting your time into something as well, into developing your gifts and your crafts. That is very important. Stop always watching TV. Right now, I'm on a fast from watching, I'm not watching any movies. I'm only watching, what I do is I spend my time I only watch videos that are going to help me to develop my skills. So I listen to sermons, and I listen to, I listen to self-help videos, with my mentors, who help me to grow, like Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe, Bishop T.D. Jakes. I mean, there's a lot of different individuals that I listen to. I think one is Myron Golden, also. But you guys got to have mentors, people who are already doing whatever it is that you want to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. You need to be the one who makes your family wealthy. Stop looking outside to see who's going to help you to do it, right? Ain't nobody gonna help you to do it. You hear what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Nobody's going to help you get rich, man. You got to do it on your own, man. You have to create your own way. If anything, you need to be speaking with God every single day and asking God, Lord, help me to understand what my gift is. And Lord, help me so I can use my gift to benefit mankind as a whole. I promise you, if you find ways to benefit mankind as a whole, right, you will lack in nothing. I promise you, because the fact is that even evil people, right, will use the works of good people if it benefits them. You heard what I'm saying? Listen to what I've said, man. Even evil people will use the works of good people if it benefits them. So, you guys got to get these teachings, man. You need to do it for you. You need to do it for your children, right? Stop putting your money into people who don't, I hate to say I have to do it, who don't give a damn about you. Straight up, man. After you finish your job and you put in your hours for your job, that's when the personal development starts, right? That's when you start putting in the works to make your life better, to make your life changed, right? You need to be developing your crafts. Once you get off of your normal job, right, and you go home, don't just go home, start scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Facebook, and trying to figure out, what the new fad is. Hey, man, if you ain't no social media influencer and you're not making money off of following these fads, right? Honestly, I'm gonna tell, this is for the people who like to go and watch football games and NFL and basketball and soccer and all that, right? Bro, if this is not helping you financially, right? What you're doing is you're wasting your time. You're literally spending your time watching somebody else make millions of dollars. If you live in poverty and you watch a football or a basketball game for 3 hours, right? Then wonder why your situation ain't changing, or you watching a baseball game or whatever it may be, right? And you're just wasting all this time that God has given you. We have who knows, you can live 100 years if you really want to, but you need to focus on developing your craft. You guys start working on developing your skills. Devote the same amount of time that you work for these corporations into the same amount of time that you work developing your craft and your skills. You guys, with that, let's go ahead and hop into this Bible scripture, right? The Bible scripture is Proverbs 13:14 through 25. The law of the wise is a foundation of life. To depart from the snares of death. Good understanding giveth favor, but the way of transgressors is hard. Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly. A wicked messenger falleth into mischief, but a faithful ambassador is health. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored. The desire accomplished is sweet to the soul, but it is abomination to fools to depart from evil. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinners is laid up for the just. Much food is in the tillage of the poor, but there is that is destroyed for want of judgment. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth his chasteneth him betimes, right? The righteous eateth to the satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked shall want. Now, there's a whole lot of information that was given there. I want to start with what jumped out at me first, right? Don't be surrounding yourself around foolish people. You hear what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. If you got friends who are always trying to convince you to go out every weekend, hey, bro, let's go drinking. Hey, bro, let's go smoking. You know what I mean? Let's go party, right? Let's go throw our money away at the nightclubs and make the nightclub owner, rich people, more rich. Bro, you need to change your crowd of people that you're surrounding yourself around. Success breeds success, right? I know there's a scripture where it says iron sharpens iron, right? What this means is that I surround myself only around people who are devoted to developing their own personal skills. For you to be around me, you need to be as successful as I am. If you are not more successful than me, I'm sorry, bro. If you're not pursuing success with every fiber in your bone, I'm sorry, bro. It's not that I don't want to be around you. It's just that I can't have you dragging me down. Because the fact is that people who are unsuccessful, they do everything they can to be around other people who think and act the same way that they do. It is a fact. I remember they have a black thing or whatever that they talk about where it's crabs in a bucket. It's talking about where one black person trying to get out the hood, and then all the other black people in the hood is trying to hold that person down. They talk about crabs in a bucket, And like straight up, man, if you ever try and pull one crab out of the bucket, the other crabs is trying to pull that crab right down back in the bucket, But we need to change our mindsets. We need to surround ourselves around people who are going to help to push us to be more successful. The next thing is, a good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Now, you guys, get this message, man, right? You need to be working towards saving as much money as you can. You hear what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I have a nonprofit and I like to give money. But the fact is that I have to have money to be able to give it. If you are not stable yourself, who can you help? Right? This is the difference between they always talk in the scripture. It says that it will be easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it will be for a rich man to go through than for a rich man to go to heaven. Right? The eye of a needle was a pathway. Right, it was a pathway, and for the camel to go through it, the camel had to get down on all fours, and he would have to crawl through it. I've already talked about that in one video. You guys got to get these messages. You hear what I'm saying? Like, real talk, man. Don't save to be greedy. Save to make a difference. You hear what I'm saying? If you're saving money, right? If you're working really hard and you're putting your money away, make sure don't just save the money in the savings account. Put it in an account in an investment account that is going to have a return. You hear what I'm saying? Put it in an IRA, right? A lot of people don't even know what a Roth IRA is. Go and Google it. Go learn. You hear what I'm saying? Put money into those into those type of accounts, right? This is a quick little knowledge, right? Before I cut this video off, because I got to end it real quick here. But there is a what do you call it? There's an insurance account that you can get. Talk to your insurance companies, right? Where it's a life insurance policy. There's a life insurance policy that you can get, right? Where you put money in, and then after a certain period of time, you can, if you don't die in that time or whatever, right? That account works as it works like a savings account in a way, and then you get that money back. You know what I'm saying? So it literally, it's a life insurance policy that that works as a savings account. Go talk to your insurance person, whoever that is, whoever gives you your insurance, and ask them about that. These are secrets of the rich, man. Secrets of the rich people. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Today is your time, you guys. The main point of this message was that you need to put more time working on developing your skills. Stop going and buying the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci's, and putting all your money into that, and start putting your money into things that will bring a return into your life. You hear what I'm saying? You guys, invest into you. Go take some classes, take some extra classes so you can develop some new skills. Go learn a new trade. You hear what I'm saying? Instead of just throwing your money away so that you can look good and impress people who don't really care if you died tomorrow. You hear what I'm saying, you guys? I hope you guys are getting this message. For all the ladies out there, don't be focused on trying to be the most beautiful woman out there. You hear what I'm saying? Hey, man, if you ain't if your job isn't modeling, right, and you're not getting any income from that, right? Because the crazy part is that all the actual supermodels and stuff like that, they get all their makeup for free. They don't even pay for that stuff. It's comp to them. You guys are cashing out for it, and they're getting it for free. You know what I'm saying? They're getting their clothing. Everything is comp. They all get it free while you're wasting all your money on it. You guys, get the wisdom. Make the better decisions. Live your life better. This is Pastor Darius. You guys, please don't forget to go to the GoFundMe. It's so important, you guys, that we spend our time making a difference. The link is there, you guys. Go, please make a donation to the nonprofit. Go to the GoFundMe account we have. We're helping kids in Ghana, Africa to get education, because it's important that we help others. When we receive, we need to learn to give so that God can keep blessing us. You guys, I hope you receive this message. Go and be successful, be wealthy, and live an amazing, blessed life. This is Pastor Darius. Peace.